Breaking news, Tropical Depression 2 has formed in the Gulf of America. Discuss the newest developments. We're bringing back in Fox Weather Hurricane Specialist Bryan Norcross. Bryan, we'll get straight to you. Just a couple of hours, we were talking about the potential and growing confidence that this would develop, and here we are.
Yeah, it's just a matter of organization. We saw earlier this morning that it was showing that there was a very defined circulation, but no organization near the center and thunderstorms really persisting near the center. Now we're seeing kind of loosely, they're still disorganized, but we're seeing this cluster here near this center of rotation. We still have these bands, these outer bands coming over Florida, and we're seeing some over here in coming off the Panhandle. And this is going to increase as we go through the day here in Florida. Of course, you get the energy from the sun this time of year over the land. So we're going to have real downpours on the west coast of Florida on up to the Panhandle here today, and maybe even spreading a little into southern Georgia and Alabama. But so here we are with Tropical Depression 2, only 30-mile-an-hour winds. They just had a satellite pass that really gave them a reading on the wind. It's called a scatterometer, kind of like a Doppler radar from space, so only 30 miles per hour. So this is not a windstorm, and it's a big circulation, so it takes time for big circulations to really get going. And drifting, estimated at 2 miles per hour, because it's just beginning to have a center slightly, telling exactly how fast it's moving and what direction is tough, but it's not moving very much. That's the pressure estimated at 10-11. Hurricane hunters will go in there this afternoon. We'll get a much better reading of exactly what's going on there around the center of the storm. So here's the new cone from the National Hurricane Center, and you notice these intensities. So the idea is that tomorrow morning, it's up south of Apalachicola, Panama City, Tallahassee, as about a 40-mile-an-hour tropical storm. So it takes time to get it going and get it organized. Now, by this time, we're going to have significant rainfall, we think, in a shield up into Alabama and Georgia, something up in here. So bear that in mind and just be aware of any kind of flood alerts from the National Weather Service that are coming out. And the idea is that it gets picked up in steering winds that take it off to the left. Now, we were talking about this morning. It's not totally clear exactly what track it's going to take when it bends here. Hurricane Center, notice, increases the winds to 60 miles per hour in through here, but it really depends on how close it gets to the land, how much land influence there is, because when it starts drawing air off the land on this side, that's going to be drier air, and it's going to get only moisture from this side if it gets really close to the land. So anyway, all that's going to limit how strong it can get. If it stays well offshore somehow, then it might get stronger. So we'll just keep all that in mind. Obviously, any kind of developing system, the forecasts are always subject to change. Now, because tropical storm force winds here are forecast, there is a tropical storm watch in effect right now from Panacea is the name of the town. It's kind of south of Tallahassee in the Florida Panhandle on over to Pensacola, the Florida-Alabama line. So we're just having the watch here for right now. Obviously, if this trend continues, we're going to get warnings, and they're all going to spread along the Gulf Coast as long as it seems like there might be a tropical storm threat there right along the coast. All right, let's look at it on the broader view here in the satellite, and we can clearly see the rotation, and these bands here are coming in and wrapping around. But notice we also have drier air here that's coming in from the south, and we have continental dry air coming in and wrapping around here. So that's going to limit how fast this thing can organize. Now, over the Gulf of Mexico, you can imagine the water is very, very warm, unusually warm, actually, and that puts a lot of moisture in the air right at the surface. That rises up, so that tends to moisten the thing over time. We say over the Gulf of Mexico, something that starts spinning has a good chance of eventually developing, but a big system like this normally takes a lot of time. So we'll see exactly how quickly all this happens. Here we see on that radar lots of lightning in there. We can clearly see the bands. So this is really going to happen in bands. If you get under one of these bands, it is really going to storm. If you're not under a band, like over here in southeast Florida where I am, it's actually a pretty nice day out there. We might get a shower passing by, but we're in the dry air. So it's kind of dry, moist, dry, moist, dry, moist as you go in toward the center of this circulation. So let's take a look at what we have in terms of what the models are saying. Here's the European model, and you notice the moisture, and you notice the bands over the west coast of the state, up there over the southern panhandle. That's where the deeper moisture is. Where on the model you see the dark greens, that's more moisture. Where you see the browns, that's the dry air. And you can see that we have this kind of core of moisture and then kind of a drier band here and then a moisture band. So that's the way it's going to be. All right, so let's move it forward. Now we are to tomorrow, and we'll add some of the other models in just so you can see that we're not absolutely sure what's going to happen here, but generally the models agree. So we're looking at the blue one. That's the Google DeepMind model. This one here is the USGFS model. There's the European back there. And this one is the European Center, the same people that run the Euro model. They have the AI model. And this one has been talking about this here all week, doing almost exactly this. So this one has really picked up on it. Now, they've made revisions to that model this year, so maybe it's onto something. And we'll see. It's going to be an interesting competition between that one and the Google AI model. So we'll pay a little more close attention based on what we've seen so far. All right, so here we are tomorrow morning. Notice lots of moisture up here in the panhandle. Again, be on alert for significant flooding rains. If you get one of those bands over top of you, still moisture, but maybe letting up a little bit. We'll see along the west coast. But boy, do they need it. West coast of Florida, there's a drought that's been going on there. So this might actually end up being quite good for them. All right, let's take a look now at Tuesday. And here you see it starts spreading to the west. We're going to discount the GFS. It really has not been very good this year. Notice there's consensus here that you have this core of moisture here moving west just offshore. You have some dry air pushing down here. And notice that the dark greens are mostly offshore. We still get some bands up in here, but mostly offshore because we have upper level winds kind of pushing things down to the south. So that's the trend as of Tuesday. Let's go on to Wednesday. And here you see general consensus that the dark greens are mostly offshore, not 100%. And we also have this moisture over here being pulled in around. So this is going to spread through a good part of Louisiana, it looks like. Also continuing all the way to Wednesday, still here on the Florida Panhandle. And we'll just see how close it gets to the coast. If you notice here, the European has it very close to the coast, would likely be a weaker storm. Google a little farther off, and the European AI a little farther off yet. So the less interaction with the land means the possibility of some stronger winds. So we're all the way to Wednesday now. So obviously with a just developing system, we're going to have to wait and see as the system develops more of a center. The models are something to hang on to, and they make better forecasts. So that's what we're going to count on. When we take a look at all of the possible lows that were published earlier today by the model, here you see the Google AI model right here, this blue, mostly concentrated right in there. So the Google model has high confidence that's where it's going to be. The European model, this one right here, look, it's spread all over the place here. So it has lower confidence. But if you take the average of all those, they're all basically in the same place. Same thing with the green ones, the European AI. Again, take the average. They're all pretty much in that same place where the Hurricane Center is forecasting it to go in this area here on Wednesday. So we're going to keep an eye out for all of this and see how these things evolve as we go through the next few days as, in theory, the computer should get a better handle on it. We always say that storms that are just developing or moving slowly always have higher errors in the forecast, and the forecasts are subject to change, and this certainly qualifies for that. So there's, when you add up all of the models that we have, that's what you see in terms of the confidence of the forecast. So high confidence in this area here, and then lower confidence what's going to happen when it gets over there closer to Wednesday, closer to southeastern Louisiana. So, we're feeling good about at least the next couple days here. All right, in terms of the rain, here you see that up in the Florida Panhandle, up toward Tallahassee, very heavy rain is possible there, but most of the heavy rain stays offshore. Still, when you get to where the dark greens are, that's pretty significant. Most of it staying offshore, unless the closer this storm comes to the coast, the more rain will be over the coastal sections, but maybe the winds won't be as high because the circulation will be impacted. So this is going to be a slow developing thing that we're going to be dealing with here for the best part of this week, guys. Looks like lots to come, and it's probably going to be Bertha, according to the Hurricane Center, as early as tomorrow.
Yeah, with it forecast to become Tropical Storm Bertha as early as tomorrow. I know the next question that could be on people's minds, could this potentially become a hurricane? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's unlikely for the reason that you see in the rain here. Remember that the center is supposed to track up in here. So if the center is in here somewhere, the reason all this rain is down here is because we have upper level winds kind of blowing across it that are going to want to blow dry air into the system. So I don't think we're going to get a well-developed system, a totally well-developed system. That's the forecast. Now, forecasts aren't perfect. As a matter of fact, didn't think this was going to actually develop this quickly because the upper level winds were forecast to be stronger than they have turned out to be and are now forecast to be for the next few days, but still they're forecast to be there. There's a big high pressure system that's going to heat up the center of the country, and the flow around that high is just going to come in down this way, and that high pressure system kind of drives dry air south. So we think that will put a cap on the intensity of this system. That's the thinking right now. But of course, in the very warm Gulf of Mexico, it doesn't take a whole lot for something to spin up once it gets going.
Yeah, and Bryan, one question for you that I had too, obviously when it comes to landfalling tropical systems of any sort, I feel like a lot of folks look at, is there a tornadic potential, and then what does this possible storm surge look like? Are those any concerns that you see with this system at all?
Well, we're going to get some storm surge, I think, up here in this part of Florida, because Appalachia Bay is extremely subject to storm surge. But there's no indication it's going to be a very strong storm. So I think we'll think of this more as water rise than storm surge along the coast there in St. Mark's and around the Ochlockonee River, where it comes out south of Tallahassee into the Gulf of Mexico. Other than that, this doesn't look like a significant tornado threat to me, with it moving from west to east. The tornadoes are normally on this side here, but you don't have in this case, remember, the upper level winds are coming in kind of in a similar direction that the storm is moving. So you don't have the wind shear that you normally get for tornadoes. Normally it's systems that are moving north that moving into the dry air that give you the tornadoes. But of course, we get a lot of spin going out there, and we have strong thunderstorm cells, so that doesn't mean that in some of those bands that interact with the dry air over the land that you can't get something to spin up. You always can, but they're usually very quick tornadoes as opposed to kind of the strong ones that do a lot of damage that we see on north-moving storms.
That's a good point, but certainly a lot of heavy rain that we'll be watching for across the Gulf Coast region. Bryan, thank you so much for joining us again. That's Fox Weather Hurricane Specialist Bryan Norcross.